What's going on, dudes? Welcome back to the vault. It's your boy MC Trench Titties. And the film I will be reviewing this evening is 1917. So let's just jump straight into it. This one opens with a lush field of flowers before the camera draws back and we meet our protagonists. Awesome cast for this one. Dean Charles Chapman gives an astounding performance as one of our protagonists, and he's joined by a slew of great British talents like Richard Madden, Benedict Cumberbatch, Andrew Scott, Colin Firth, and Mark Strong. All of these powerhouse actors are only in the film for short periods of time, but they all do fantastically. The standout for me, however, and truly a rising star, was George McKay, whose performance was nothing short of amazing. He does brilliantly at conveying emotion after emotion, and he manages to carry the film all on his own partway through. I was honestly just blown away by his performance and just his acting range, basically. The story for this one follows two young soldiers during the First World War as they are sent on a mission across German occupied territory in order to stop an impending attack. The whole script and story is just sheer perfection, and both get so many things right. Things jump straight off with our two soldiers being called to arms within the first 10 minutes, and then the story goes from strength to strength by not only building incredible tension throughout, but by also showing the no man's land that no man's land truly was. We as an audience are thrown right into the characters' tension as they trudge across dangerous territory, waiting to be shot or blown up. The script is also great at building upon the friendship of these two characters pretty quickly and smoothly. There's even some humour able to be squeezed in, making the story a pure work of genius. I was honestly just hooked from start to finish. The technical and practical elements in this film are just truly spectacular. For those that aren't aware, the whole film is shot in one glorious long take. So, as if no cuts, were not impressive enough. What is even more impressive is that it became so seamless that I barely even noticed it throughout the film. I was just so enamored by the performances and the general story. This film benefits from being one long continuous take. Because of this, we truly get to experience the horrors of the First World War and the absolute carnage of no man's land. No Cuts goes perfectly in hand with the set pieces and designs also. There are various amazing set pieces that honestly took my breath away. Whether it was the various bodies in different states of decay peppered throughout no man's land, or the graveyard of artillery guns and shells, it was just truly astounding. The sets are just fantastic, and it's clear that a lot of thought and historical detail, clearly having gone into them. Sam Mendes directs this one, and I've been a fan of his since Skyfall, but he honestly knocks it out of the park with this one. He manages to weave beautiful visuals and an even more beautiful and tense story, whilst also giving us great characters, not to mention how he effortlessly manages to build tension and excitement within the last 10 minutes of the film. Add to all that, he dedicated this film to his grandfather, and it makes it all the more personal and enjoyable. The man is a true master of his craft and really does deserve all of the accolades that are certainly coming his way. Finally, the score for this film is just absolutely superb. Thomas Newman composes it and gives us a soundtrack that is both haunting and blood pumping, especially again towards the last 10 minutes of the film, or when Schofield is running blind through a town in ruins and one that's been set aflame. I've always been a big fan of Newman's. He has a certain sound that I really do appreciate, a really relaxing sound that I appreciate. The only thing I learned from this was that barbed wire is incredibly bad for your health. So, yeah, don't play with barbed wire, kids. So there's my review for 1917. Let's just jump to the two most important questions. Question number one: would I recommend this film? 1,000% I would recommend this film. This film is just sheer perfection, and films like this I think only come along every now and again. So I would 100% recommend this film. Even if you aren't a huge fan of war films, just go for the sheer brilliance of the performances, or just the sheer brilliance of the set pieces and just everything basically. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this film. Question number two: does this film belong in the vault? My only issue with this film, and it's a very minor issue at that, is that there is a big cut to black, which marred the glorious one take somewhat. Then I can't really be mad because it was needed for the overall narrative. But having said that, this film is just phenomenal. It is a perfect representation of human struggle and war and just the horrors of war, and I just absolutely loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was brilliant. So for everything about it was just amazing, from the performances to the set pieces to the design of the whole film. So for those reasons, this film will be going into the vault. So there's that little diamond star has gone off with George McKay chasing it. If you've seen the film, you'll know what I mean by that. So we have it, guys. There's my review for 1917. If you've seen the film and you loved it as much as I did, let me know what you liked down in the comments below. If you hated it, I'd be very interested to hear from people who disliked the film, because I loved it so much. Again, let me know what you hated down in the comments below. As always, guys, if you like what I'm doing here, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, your pets, your family, your friendly neighborhood Germans. Until the next one. Gesundheit.